So, good morning everyone. So, my report is all about pragmatism. So, what is pragmatism? The term pragmatism derives its origin from a Greek word meaning to do, to make, to accomplish. So, the use of words like action or practice or activity, action gets priority over thought. So pragmatism is all about learning through experience. So, kuan, ang pragmatism is dira na ito makita kung ang ato ang learning is ay kung maka-experience sana nga kanang kuan, so dira ta maka-learn. So di ba takil naman na nato atong mga past lesson na so pragmatism is how to do, to make, and to accomplish our learning. Pragmatism as a philosophical movement. A philosophical movement first given systematic expression and consists of varying but associated theories, originally developed by Charles Peirce and William James, and later taken up transformed by John Dewey. So ang pragmatism is ang aguna jud niya o kanang himo is si Charles Peirce o si William James. Si Charles Peirce mao jud nay kanang father of pragmatism. Then si William James is author of Pragmatism. Dayon kini si William James is lifelong friend ni Charles Peirce. Then si John Dewey is kanang one-time student of Charles Peirce. Then main proponents of pragmatism. Pragmatism originated as a philosophical movement in the United States in the late 80s. Its main proponents were Charles Sanders Peirce, William James, and John Dewey, all members of the Metaphysical Club, as well as George Herbert Mead. So ang proponent aning pragmatism is Charles Peirce, William James, and John Dewey, and also George Herbert Mead. So Charles Sanders Peirce. Charles Sanders Peirce was an American philosopher, logician, mathematician, and scientist, sometimes known as the father of pragmatism. The crux of Peirce's pragmatism is that for any statement to be meaningful, it must have practical bearings. So sa Charles Sanders Peirce nga pragmatism is gitawag siya logical pragmatism kay more on mind bitaw kay kung di ba sa mga bata karon kung ma-curious sila nga butang naamon na sila hunahuna na kanang giunsa kanang nila no nga naingana man for example kanang tubig nga nibukal, di ba makita na nila sa ilang parents nga pag maginom sila og gatas kay kanang nganong niinit ang tubig, nganong ang tubig mubukal kung itakang siya sa kalayo. Dayon kanang pag sila na dayon ang muhimuan na butang, maka-experience na sila nga kanang pag sila na nagpabukal og tubig so makaingon na sila ay nanaon din na siya pagpabukal sa tubig pag itakang mo na siya sa kalayo, isaksak mo siya sa kuryente, inganaon din na siya pagpabukal og tubig. So kung ang ilang curiosity ana nga butang, pag ilang na experience so mas nakasabot sila. So William James, an American philosopher and psychologist who was also trained as a physician, the first educator to offer a psychology course in the United States. James was one of the leading thinkers of the late 19th century, and is believed by many to be one of the most influential philosophers the United States has ever produced, while others have labeled him the father of American psychology. So William James is the father of American psychology. William James, the author of pragmatic theory. Author siya sa pragmatic theory defines truth in the terms of the usefulness of belief. He thinks that useful beliefs are true and useless beliefs are false. So sa kanang yang giingon nga useful beliefs are true and useless beliefs are false. So sa useful beliefs kung di ba nandiyo tayo mga santayang tinuuhan. Then kung kanang tinuuhan nato is kanang para sa ato is tinuod yun kanang murag effective bitaw siya nga tinuuhan mao na hindi masabot nga useful beliefs. Pag ang useless beliefs gani ang kanang mintuotan at yung murag wala lang gyapon bitaw siya kanang murag wala lang gyapon effect is useless beliefs na siya, useless beliefs. beliefs are false. So, John Dewey. Kay kabalo naman jud ko nga kailan mo jud ani niya. Kabalo mo kita tan kailan ta ani niya. So, John Dewey, father of modern experiential education. Dayon, American philosopher and educator who was a leading exponent of philosophy of pragmatism and rejected traditional methods of teaching by rote in favor of rote-based system of practical experience. So, di ba, John Dewey is kuan, kanang dili siya musugot nga, kanang permi lang maminaw ang mga students sa teacher nga nag-facilitate diri sa tubangan. Gusto siya nga maka-experience ang mga students gusto niya nga kanang ang mga students is kanang kuan, learn by doing rather than by memorizing. So, kuan, kanang John Dewey, kanang kuan, gusto niya nga ang students mo ay mag-discover sa ilahang learning para makabalo kita sila nga kanang utara kan mo sa nagitulo sa imong teacher diri sa atubangan is kung ma-experience nila o kanang ipa-activity-hon mo sila, mas makasabot sila o kanang mag-hands-on activities mo. So, an early proponent of progressive education maintained that schools should reflect the life of the society. Education is not preparation for life, education is life itself. George Herbert Mead, American philosopher, sociologist, and psychologist, primarily affiliated with the University of Chicago, where he was one of the several distinguished pragmatists. One of the founders of social psychology and the American sociological tradition. The two most important fruits of Mead's work are the philosophy of pragmatism and social behaviorism. So sa kang Herbert Mead is kanang mas iyan bitaw ipaklaro ang pragmatism nga nahimo ni Pierce ni James o ni John Dewey nga kanang ang pragmatism is more on experience siya dili maka-learn ay mas maka-learn ang students kung maka-experience sila ang butang. So forms of pragmatism. First is humanistic pragmatism. This type of pragmatism is particularly found in social sciences. According to it, the satisfaction of human nature is the criterion of utility. In philosophy, in religion, and even in science, man is the aim of all thinking, and everything else is means to achieve human satisfaction. So, humanistic pragmatism is all fruits are human, and everything else is a means to achieve human satisfaction. So, this means that our understanding of the world is based on our experience. So, kay pragmatism man siya, so based rin ako siya sa atong experience. So, example natin sa education is kanang kanang lagi ang mga students mo discover sa ilang learning through hands-on activities. Experimental pragmatism. Modern science is based upon experimental methods. The fact that can be ascertained by experiment is true. No truth is final. Truth is known only to the extent it is useful in practice. So, kanang, sa example lang sa education is kanang, di ba, sa high school lang tayo, na tayo mga experiment, nga kanang sa science na itong na subject, dahil kung kanang para sa ang gibuhat sa atong mga teachers para makalertaan ang iyang ipangyaw-yaw diri sa atubangan is iyahan ang ipasulayan ang mga experimentation nga iyahang gitudlo sa ato para makabalo ta nga ay mao di ay nga kanang makaingon sila nga kanang kuan pag tan-aw nimo sa microscope kay naaday gihapon ay bakterya ng mga ingana nga kanang gipahingon kita sa atong teacher sa una ay Next is nominalistic pragmatism. When we make an experiment, we attend to the result. Our aim is examination of the material. Some hypotheses about the results invariably precedes every experiment. According to nominalistic pragmatism, upon this biological pragmatism, according to which the ultimate aim of all knowledge is harmony of the man with the environment. Education develops social skill which facilitates one's life. The school is a miniature society which prepares the child for future life. So, it is all about the human mind has evolved to help individuals survive and thrive in their surroundings. And that the role of education is develop social skills and prepare individuals for the future skills. So, di ba, ang mga teachers kay kanan, dili naman sila nagatudlo sa ato diri sa school o kanang kanang para lang jud sa kanang connected lang sa school. Di ba na sila ginatudlo nga para pud nga kanang ma-apply nato sa ato ang kanang sa ato ang society. Next is the principle of pragmatism. First is the pluralism. Philosophically, the pragmatists are pluralists. According to them, there are as many words as human beings. The ultimate reality is not one but many. Everyone searches truth and aim of life according to his experience. So, kaning pluralism is kanang ang mga students kay gi-engage sa mga teachers sa different kuan kanang beliefs sa mga tao para sa kanang kuan kanang bitaw kanang para makabalo sila kung unsay mga beliefs sa ubang mga kuan. Basta diverse perspective. Emphasis on change. The pragmatists emphasize change. The world is a process, a constant flux. Truth is always in the making. The world is ever progressing and evolving. Therefore, everything is in changing. So, di ba na, matigdan man nato tanan niya kanang ang belief sa atong mga katigulangan sa una is kanang nailisa na puglaing belief nato karon nga kanang ang belief nila sa una is kanang murag na maliwala na bitaw nato karon kay lahi na pud ato ang tinuhan karon kay kanang kuan tungod sa ato ang kanang world nga nag-evolve. Next is utilitarianism. Pragmatists are utility is the test of all truth and reality. A useful principle is true. Utility means fulfillment of human purposes. The results decide the good and evil of anything, idea, beliefs, and acts. Utility means satisfaction of human needs. So, di ba katong nakakuha naman tayo yung utilitarianism katong report ni Lislin nga kung ang imuhang binuhatan is makakalipay sa uban, doon ka sa kuhaan siya kanang makahatag o happiness sa imuhang mga sa imuhang sa kuhaan kanang so, ang imuhang binuhatan nga kanang murag nakagaw siya o kanang dili maayo, it means kanang kuan siya kanang unuseful. Useless. Next is last, changing aim and values. The aim and values of life change in different times and lives. The old aims and values, therefore, cannot be accepted as they are. So, kanina sa kuano sa kanang emphasis on change kanang dili lang ato ang beliefs ang ato ang kanang ang nag-change kundi ang ato ang values kay kanang kung sa una kung kanang kuan ang mga binuhan ng values sa atong mga sinauna sa una kay tuhan kanang natapunan na sa atong mga tinuhan karon piya division bitaw no dahil kanang kuan nagka-change ang atong mga beliefs o values karon tungod sa atong mga na-experience o ganing sa world nga nagka-evolve. So, pragmatism is all about learning through experience.